What's up, everybody? This is Brian over here at the Little Orchard Farm. Let me do that again. Take two. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Brian over here at the Little Orchard Farm. I want to welcome you to today's vlog as we continue working on the truss system to our cabin. And if you missed that last week, we were able to get all of these backside trusses up. I'll put a link up here in the top so that you can go back and catch up with that. But today we're going to continue to try to complete the truss system. So we're going to be putting on the front side trusses, which is the vaulted side of the cabin. And so we've got to do a couple of things leading up to that. We've got to get a walk board up front. Got to do a couple of markings, maybe a few. I definitely got to do some bracing this morning real quick. But then we're going to jump on this big stack of trusses over here behind the tractor. And try to get those put up this weekend. That's the big challenge. And by the way, if you're new to the channel and would like to follow along with us, there's actually a playlist, and I'll throw that up top as well as to our construction to date on the cabin. And so encourage you to go back and maybe get caught up with us and continue to follow with us on our journey as we build our modern homestead from the ground up, starting with our own cabin. All right, we've got some more to do. Let's do this. Okay, so the first activity that we're going to do is we're going to put up the walk boards so that I can reach the very, very top of that peak up there. So when we are bringing that vaulted truss in, it's going to meet up at the very, very top. And at the very, very top, we're going to have a top cord OSB piece that's going to sandwich the two trusses together and essentially join them. And so I've got to get a walk board up there so I can reach up there. That's about almost 8 feet above the 9-foot ceiling. So I think it's 7'10.5" or something like that. So I'm going to go up a couple of feet, and that should give me enough room to be able to handle the truss, get it lined up, and pop it off with the nail gun. So that's the first activity of the day today. Get that walk board up there. All right, so we've gotten finished marking. I had to mark this top plate over here to know where the trusses were gonna meet up. So got that marked off. Karen and I now are going to finish cutting. We came up a little short on our blocks here, so we got to do a few of those. And then the template, the top cord template, which is this guy right here. I got to start cutting out some OSB pieces that obviously match this template, because this will be what will be up at the top. One thing that I'm encouraged to do is to always treat Karen really special every once in a while. So we do a date night, and man, she gets out there with me at the cabin and puts in a hard day's work. Never complains, never says anything. She's freaking awesome. And so, yeah, we're going to do us a special night. I encourage anybody who jumps into creating their own homestead, if you got a partner, spouse, whatever the case might be, who is joining that adventure with you, treat them right. Treat them special, because they are. Ain't that right, girl? She can't hear a word I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. What'd you find? Share.
Pants.
2 share. Oh. I like. Some new work pants. And of course me. New undies. Draws. Draws, as they are referred to. Leaving the Duluth Trading Company on date night, and did we come away empty-handed? No. We got some swag. Pair of breeches and some draws. On to the next place. Where could we be going? No date is obviously ever complete unless you can hit one of the male malls for a little hardware. What are we coming for tonight?
Nails. We need smaller nails.
All right, so finished up with one of the big box hardware stores. Came away with nails. So we had an issue this afternoon when we were nailing in the top cord OSB piece to our truss. It was going through the other side, and so we just need to pick up a smaller size. So we got 2-inch. We'll see how that works, and I think it'll work good, and so we should be set. So spot number 2, check off the list. Where are we going next?
Get something to eat.
It's time to eat. No better way to end the night. Prime rib, shrimp, and a good ribeye. or a sirloin. Sorry.
If it was a ribeye, I wouldn't be doing this one.
Let's eat. All right, so this morning we've gotten started. We've gotten a couple of these additional rafters or trusses up. Obviously, we have the top cord, the top cord plates that we're putting on at the very top. I don't know if you can see those or not, but they're right up there at the very top. And then right down here, there's another little strip. And so I'm cutting some strips to secure the bottom part of that truss so that both the top and the bottom are solid. And so that's what we're doing now. My brother-in-law Greg is out here, so they're loading up the trusses, and as you can see there, Karen and Greg are loading some trusses up, and I'm gonna run help them real quick. It has been a busy day. We've gotten some wonderful help. I had a good buddy of mine from Nashville come down. Shep. Where'd Shep go? Shep's running around out here somewhere. I'll get him on camera before too long. And of course, Greg came back for another weekend. Man, I tell you, just awesome how blessed we are for his assistance. And Karen and I, so we're tootling along. And lo and behold, man, we have finished the trusses. We got them all up. We got all of them up. You can see the bracing on all of them as it goes across here. So our vault is 14 feet from floor to ceiling at the highest point. Of course, then it comes back all the way down to a 9 foot there on the wall of the top plate. So yeah, from 9 to 14 feet, that's pretty awesome. And yeah, so we're done with the trusses. Our next step will be for us to knock out the sheathing or the decking up on top. And then that'll completely dry us in, and it will allow us to begin working on the interior part of the home in terms of electrical and plumbing and things of that nature. So yeah, that'll be the next couple of steps. Shepherd, good old buddy from back in the middle of Tennessee, drove down to help us. A good friend of mine. What do you think? How difficult was that?
It was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. We had some good help down on the ground, and y'all left me a reasonable amount of space to stand on.
You talking about that little walkboard right there? He got out toward the end of that thing with about 2 or 3 to go, and he said, "Hey, if I'm not there anymore, I'll fall."
I made it to the end.
I made it to the ground.
I made it to the end.
Hey, thank you very much for joining us this week, as we always love for you guys to come along for the ride. Appreciate you joining us for the journey. Next time, we're going to start looking at decking the top of those of the roof line. So look forward to you joining us. But until next time, you guys have a great week, and we shall see ya. Hey guys, thank y'all very much for joining us today. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below if you've not already subscribed, and ring the notification bell. And yeah, hey, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know how we're doing. You guys have a great week. See ya.